Hey YouTube, how you going? Welcome to another video. It's been a while since we've focused on some testing, and I just wanted to get back to ticking off a few more boxes and doing that. So let's just close down a few of these things I was having a quick break looking at and go over to Claude. Now, not that Claude, this Claude. I did ask Claude a couple of questions just to get us started because we were previously using, where is it? We were previously using Mongo Sanitize. It then recommended a while ago to use Express Mongo Sanitize, which was failing, and now we're going back to using that because Mongo Sanitize was last updated 5 years ago. So yeah, we've replaced that functionality. Now we do need to update our tests. We do also have this other issue which has been ongoing where our email service just takes absolutely forever to fire up. And in Claude, I did just previously ask it, what we could potentially do. So I'm going to copy and paste this functionality into our email service. I am just going to comment that out for now, paste that in there, save that. I'll pull this over here because I do need to give it some environment variables. So I'm going to copy those, put that into environment variables, and tests. So if we go to register user, presumably, and copy that. Test. So copy. Just because, yeah, for whatever reason, using that ethereal email service basically takes like 10 minutes sometimes to fire up. So okay, we do have my mistake because I didn't copy. So test transport. Copy. I missed that comment there. And if we do that. What am I missing? Obviously the transporter. So please provide I'll just do this and then we'll get back to our okay, cool. Copy. That had finished writing, right? Yeah. Okay, bring that over here. Awesome. So then, yeah, if we go to sanitize, I ran this off screen before, it will fail. And then it's because our test conditions need to change now that we've moved to Mongo, Express Mongo Sanitize. So if we go to our middleware file here, we will bring this over here and go to should sanitize. What doesn't it like? Unexpected token. Okay, it's unusual. Request is not defined. All right, let's ask Claude. Okay, so it's just a slight difference of how the test is set up. So if we change our describe block to here, and then also in responses, I think that all remains the same. We'll run it in case, and then if not, I can look at what else might have changed. Okay, so 2 passed. I think this is just maybe expectations. These 2 tests still failed. Actually, should sanitize rector params. Response, destiny, yep. And okay, these are still failed. It may just be I think it might be just changes with our test expectations. So for the query parameters test, where are we? We need to expect rector.body.params to be that, and then for the URL test, this one. Sorry, getting confused a little bit myself. And then rec.params. Yeah, it's this one. Response.body.params. Alright, if we run those, we should have a little bit more luck. So let's do that. Happy days. We get 100% coverage, so that's great. So I am still, where are we? Keeping up to date with some of these tests, because there's a fair few we had to go back and check. So we've done sanitize.test, so we can do that. We'll move on to our next one, which is validate. Up on here, what validate request.test. Yeah, so this functionality, validation chains, is used in our routes. So for example, validate request. Alright, so what we will do is we'll go Claude, go here, and we'll go, we need you to write a new set of Jest tests for a backend middleware. Attached. These should be unit tests only. Cool. So, in our middleware tests, we'll create a new file called validate request.test.js. Save that. Run this file. I'm not expecting all of these to pass straight away. I guess the challenge that we have with some of these files, because middleware you can't, it's harder to get examples of what might be failing and why, as opposed to using Postman to call something, for example. So we're up 1, up 2 to get to that. Same thing here. Validate request is up 1. All right. If you've seen my other video, when we've worked out how to do tests really well, the best process is really to send Claude an example of what the body is that you'd send, what the expected outcome is, and then, for example, with this, like, do an invalid email address and then copy and paste an example of what the response would be in that instance. What do we got here? So still. Middleware test suite failed to run. I don't understand where this is being. Validate request to. Okay, thank you for not doing that correctly. So validate request. So validation error. Mock express validator. So this changes. And then it's saying to move this here. Interesting. Let's see. It's my mistake. So up 1, up 2. So 3 failed. Test suite failed to run on that. Failed to run. Okay, they're failing to run. Did not throw. That's weird. Okay. Let's ask AI. I now get these errors. This is why I hate working with tests that you can't give more context. Wait. Okay, so we just need to await each time. Oh, also, yeah, make this a sync. Await. Okay, so it should call. It should throw sync. Wait. And validation. Ah, that one's wrapped in. Okay, I'm just going to copy and paste these. Some are wrapped in try catch blocks. So make this a little bit easier on me. Happy days, 100% coverage, they all pass. All right, so that didn't take too long, which was good. So if we go to here, we are going to tick off this. I'm going to test these other files that we had testing. We have made some changes to auth and also, I think just auth. So let's just check that that test is still passing, auth.test.js. We also did make changes to our registration functionality as well, which might need to go back and have a look at. Probably should have done that at the time, but right. Okay. So I am going to go to Claude, go to knowledge bank. We should have auth here. Not context, auth. I'm going to delete that just to make sure we've got the most up-to-date version. Add content, update, auth. Alright, try and just get this done in one. Previously did pass because I did have it as ticked off on my kind of tests that had been done. Yeah, okay, cool. Copy. Just going to comment that out for a sec. It says that it's using version. Okay, version. Don't know. Yeah, version. Okay, it is token version. But anyway, that's fine. So let's run that. Okay, why is this? Cannot find module. So up 1, up 2. Actually, it should just be Mongoose loader. I cannot find user. So why? Yeah, why does it think it's okay? It's gotten a little bit confused with our projects. That's fine. Six passed. Auth.js, 100% coverage, fantastic. Did we only have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's just ask. We previously had 9 tests. Okay, it's fine. It's covering what we need to. Okay, so IP detection test. So in IP detection, we are using that. Okay, so this requires further work. I can't remember why this one was failing. We did do it quite a while ago. So sorry, test.js. Go back to our knowledge bank. Probably just open this for a sec. Come back to the top. Copy that prompt. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is actually we're going to change that prompt. So we're going to say attached is a test file. Let's just check IP detection is in the project knowledge base. Yes, it is. Right. Currently, the following tests fail. Please advise if this is due to a bug in our code or a test case test or the test expectation is wrong. I found that asking it that, like if it's a bug or if the test expectation is wrong, has been quite advantageous. Just in terms of getting it to do what you want to do. All right. So we're going to change some of this, which is good. So we will keep, let me just close some of these. Okay, so, yes. So it's using try catch blocks. So I'm telling it we are using Express.js 5, so we want to use async, handle async errors automatically. I don't actually know if it's going to change anything now. Return. Okay, it does. Has done this slightly differently. Return. And what have I done there? No, that is slightly different. Okay, so let's copy this. Let's just copy this whole thing. Okay, so let's run that. Come on, Claude. The test failed indicate an issue with error handling. Okay, so the test conditions are wrong. So copy. Blacklist. I don't think that's all of them. Let's see though, because I only changed 3 tests. Now we get 5 errors. Okay. Come on. Okay, so geolocation test. The concise approach of Claude is not helpful in quickly finding the tested updated. So suspicious activity dot find one. Okay, that looks right. Copy. It's meant to be. Let's just run that. That was 5 previously failed. Okay, it's not. Please be specific. Advise all of the task conditions that need updating. We've hit our message limit. We'll fit one more in. So hopefully if we can get these passed, we can tick that off. Super frustrating. Claude, as always. Hang on. Right. Okay, so we still get 4 failures. It's got to do with... That's just going to be a test expectation. It's got to do with the error handling. It's extremely frustrating. If we just come here, so where we're up to is this one. I retested all of the models, they all worked. I really was hoping we'd be able to finish off these middleware tests. That's annoying. because I also think that we've changed some of the functionality as well for like registering a new user. So for example, if we go components, this probably fails now, so we're gonna have to go back and fix up a couple of these as well. Yeah, we changed. Okay. All right, so we're not going to get, well, we can't get many more bogged down in that. I'm not going to switch over to ChatGPT to try and fix the test. I'm going to keep going with Claude because I think Claude is best place to do that. So I'll append those to that video at a later date. We'll recheck some of these tests and fix them up. And then one of the things that I do want to do is, if you've been watching all of my video series, you'll know that I've got the front end working in a rudimentary way. And then what I want to do is basically bring all of this up to speed and then work out and define what the process is when we create new functionality, as in what do we want to see on the front end, what do we want to see on the back end, and then what's our process for making sure we write tests and document it before we move forward. And then that way we'll kind of tick off each piece of functionality in its entirety before we move on to a new piece. So now that we've got the front end kind of semi-operational, I think it makes sense to do that. Yeah, anyway, there'll be another video appended to this one. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Hey YouTube, how you going? Welcome to a continuation of the video where we're trying to fix our IP detection test failures. So I was thinking of trying to answer some of these with ChatGPT, but just given the project limitations only allowing 20 files, I don't really think it's worth the effort. So what I'm going to do is I am going to give Claude our updated files. So middleware, IP detection, and then middleware tests, IP detection tests, and say in this message have given you updated files for IP detection and IP detection.test. Currently, when we run the tests, I get these errors. These errors, please review and advise why these are occurring. Right, so these errors are occurring because the mocked error handling behavior doesn't match the actual implementation. Here are the issues and fixes. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so why? Please explain why the function would continue after database errors and the logic for doing this given the functionality of this component. It's not really a component, but anyway. Okay. Okay. Please now update all of our tests to accommodate. approach, return the entire test updated test file. So let's copy this, go here, IP detection. I'm going to replace this function. Save. And then this is going to be our update test. Copy. Try and run the test again. Seven failed. Zero units. Logger is not defined. Okay, that's going to be a mocking issue or an import issue. Some tests fail, we get these errors. This over here, IP detection. So check suspicious IP. Need to bring in logger. Try. No. Try. See, this concise model, it's not exactly clear. So try, but then it doesn't have the catch until down here. Rest of whitelist, blacklist checks. Okay, please provide the entire function. And while it does that, we'll update the test file. So bring in logger. And then mock logger. And then should deny. Copy. Well. Cool. Okay, so copy. Save. Let's run it again. See if it passes. Should block. Weird. Alright, clearly our prompts are not working, so I don't want to keep going round and round in circles and wasting messages. So let's try a different approach. Let's go from concise to normal. These tests still fail. Please carefully review the functionality and advise if it is an issue with our code base or if the test expectations are wrong. Do not write any code yet. Hey YouTube, how you going? Alright, so bring this over here. So if we go to the file, suspicious activity error, find one. The test expects IP the function is throwing an error before completing the update. Yeah, that's wrong. So if we copy this, so for 4.1, please explain why you created a try catch block which catches the error, but then after catching the error, you try and throw the new error, new suspicious activity error. I don't believe this would ever work. Yeah. Okay, so this needs to be replaced with this approach. And then also what we're going to have to do is, no, the whitelist functionality is different, but this is also going to have the issue. So try catch I'm just going to say please update IP detection.js to make sure this approach is used consistently where needed. Okay, copy. So that was AI error for sure. To run again, I think we're still going to have some failures because we haven't tackled all of the other issues. Copy for the error. Blacklisted. So next, new suspicious activity error. Oh my gosh. Alright, so there was an issue with the mocks. Let's try again. Happy days, they all pass. We get 100% function coverage, but not all of the lines, but that's good enough for me. Okay, so IP detection is now done. So IP whitelist, this isn't currently being used, need check. It's been a while since I looked at this, so IP whitelist. Let's look at the Claude chat. Okay, yeah, so we're still not we're not using it. Let's first of all just write the tests for it. So I thought we deleted this middleware test. Yeah, we were meant to delete that. But anyway, that's another thing. Let's go middleware IP white list.test.js. I remember now because we got rid of this API key last rotated functionality. So models internal user API key. Oh no, we still have it last rotated. Right, let's go to Claude. Let's do a new test. I'm going to pull this into here. We're going to delete this. Authorization, yeah, because this is, okay, just delete. Okay, then create a new chat. I have functionality and IP whitelist file and a test file called IP whitelist.test.js. Currently, the tests all fail for the following reasons. Please review and advise if there is a bug in IP whitelist or if the test conditions need to be updated. Potentially, we may also have some mocking errors. Okay. Potentially, we also have some issues with our mocks. Cool. Might just be a simple fix. What is not saved? IP whitelist. So save. Let's run again. We move this into middleware tests. Right, 2 failed. Not bad. I cannot read audit log, so we don't have audit log anymore because internal user. So audit. Yeah, we can get rid of both of these because we aren't. No login attempt. Audit log. Yeah, we got rid of all of that audit logging functionality. So if we go super, yeah, removed audit log from the super admin functionality. So that means we're just going to get rid of this test. So the test cases, so delete that because it's no longer used, and we can add that back in later on. Run this. So test pass, which is great. We're not going to have full coverage because there is some functionality. Functions we get, but not this. Okay, cool. And that is because, oh my god, clicking everywhere. Where are we? Okay, so come up here. So I'm going to say test passes but functionality not currently used on internal user routes. Right, so tick that. Okay. So our tests all passed, which is great. Maybe we can move on to some of these util tests. I know we had a lot of issues with them previously. Let's do that. So, utils. Right, so we'll do the same thing. We'll bring Claudio here. Go back to our knowledge bank. Update the files. So auth backend, utils, email service. Okay, we have a email service.js file and email service.test.js file attached. Currently, the tests fail for these reasons. It may be because email service, the functionality in email service was changed recently, or I believe there could also be issues with mocks and test expectations. These are biased. Save. Okay. I updated the test cases. All right, copy this. Okay, let's go. One more try. So copy email service. Hang on. Oh no, that's okay. I will keep the old one there for a second. Save. Email service.test. Okay. Keep clicking the wrong damn button. One failed. Move this over here for a sec, because in email service, happy days, they're all going to pass. We get 100% function coverage, which is what we're aiming for now. So that's great. I always lose my things. Okay, so it's email service. We need to do health check and logger. Health check was giving us a lot of problems last time. I can't even remember. Can't even remember why, to be honest. Let's just have a look. Well, I'm going to pause for a second, and I'll come back and keep recording a little bit later. Thanks for watching. Hey YouTube, how you going? Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm focused on finishing off some more of the tests in our backend functionality that we'd kind of neglected for a little while. In particular, we had our health check functionality and these health check tests, which had started failing. I think some of them had failed previously, and maybe a couple more have failed since we've updated some stuff. I can't remember exactly. But what I did was I just went ahead and said, hey Claude, look, here's the files. We call the endpoint in app.js, and we're getting some errors. Please fix it. So what we are doing is we're going to modify healthcheck.js. I think there was saying that it was using Mongoose incorrectly, but I do think that is wrong. I think we were using it correctly. We're using it from Mongoose load up, which is correct. But I don't know if some of this functionality has changed. It looks like it has. So we are going to copy, all of this. And we are going to paste that in our file. Just check one thing. actually, because this is our interesting. Just bring this over here for a second. I think I've just noticed an issue. Models. Hang on. No, I am. No, okay, good. I mean, looking at the wrong alternative there. Sorry, my bad. No, models. Talking. Okay, cool. I was looking at an example model. I just wanted to check how we were importing Mongoose load from other things, and I got worried for a second that we weren't using the current version of our auth backend within this project, but we are. Okay, so what we need to do is not worry about these for a second. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. Too many things open. Way too many things open. Okay, and let's go to health check. So we do want to bring it in Mongoose load like that. What was that other health check file then? Utils. No. Auth backend. So auth backend. We are in our utils health check. Yeah, we do want Mongoose loader still imported like that. So Claude was wrong. Not that it's really its fault. I didn't give it all of the previous context. Okay, so we're going to get rid of app error. We now have our new perform health check functionality. That's fine. So we're going to save that. In our app.js, we were not importing OS. So const OS require OS. So let's just bring that in. And then in our health check route, we should probably, again, move this separately, but anyway. Health check, perform health check, health data, catch error, error.message includes. Okay, so this is slightly different. So we're going to replace this. Save. And hopefully that now works. Okay, so seems to have an issue calling the endpoint. Ah, sorry. No, modify health check. Okay. Let's bring up Postman for a second. Let's just copy the endpoint. And this will be health check. Just waiting for the server to start. Knowledge bank failed, invalid login, authentication failed. So when I call, okay, let's ask Claude. Actually, hang on. That's my mistake. No, CD. I should be able to, yeah. I'm wondering it because the route's in the back end. I need to remember. What did we do? Auth. So that said, I mean the tests shouldn't fail anyway. Oh, actually they might. So into okay, that's weird. Why is we did change our email functionality previously. But it doesn't really explain why the tests are failing. Yeah, what have I got here? Oh, hang on. Save that. There's some error in app.js. npm run dev. Come on. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so I don't know if that error is related to why these tests are failing. Ah, okay. My mistake. Simple. Save. Let's run that again. Okay. So these two tests failed. So let's just update perform health check again. Run the tests again. One failed. So what's this one? Should handle database disconnection. So I think it might be, is it due to an issue? Problem is when we call, might not immediately reflect. Okay, so hang on. Let's copy this whole thing. And then in our database, handle database disconnection gracefully. Run these tests again. Weird. Why is it saying that's odd. Seems let's check this. So before all didn't have this previously. I'm just going to run that before we update health check. No, still get the issue. So we'll copy the health check function. We'll update that, save, and see if that helps. Yeah, it still gets the issue. So here are the console logs. Okay. Let's see if that helps. Now we actually have 3 issues. No. I really don't want to use up all my Claude messages just on these tests. Come on. Let's go ChatGPT. Okay, I have okay. Let's try this. No. Status set to OK by default and only updated to degrade under set conditions. Okay. Let's update the test case first. This is still going to fail probably. Okay, so then review the health check logic. Ensure that status is updated when the database is connected. So, if see, this should work. That should work. So let's do this console log. Run this again. So we are looking for database. The database is always connected. I wonder. So what I was trying to do. Don't know if it's got to do this mongoose loader. DB state mongoose.connection.ready state. Is it? Could it be? Yeah. Okay. Did we change the import here? Oh my god. Can't believe it. This is going to be up another file. Okay. Okay, that was the issue, but it calls it everywhere else. Let's see what those console logs were. Oh, it's this suspicious IP. What? Okay. Okay, so before all, sorry, 1, 2 models, IP list. Okay, copy. Let's try that. I don't know why is that one fails, but then it does call these other ones again. Okay. Maybe because it disconnects. Maybe because it disconnects and then reconnects. Okay. Okay, no, that's not the issue. No, mocking that wasn't helpful. It appears where the test calls mongoose disconnect, it then causes the IP protection issue. Okay, so in middleware, not that middleware. Here, do we have a test? Nope. So we should go. Let's try that. I don't know. I need to save this again. Happy days, they all pass. Okay, but we don't need this functionality. Let's try the tests again. Awesome, all fixed. Way longer than expected. Okay, health check done. Now, we do have our logger functionality, which also had some tests that were failing. So logger. We're going to stick with using ChatGPT here. Okay, so upload utils. I have a logger.js middleware, a series of tests in logger.test.js. Let's close these. Logger. In the test file, the following tests fail. Please advise if this is an issue with our functionality or if the test conditions need to be updated. And that's option 1. We'll go with option 1. So bring this over here. Let's go into our logger.js file, and we need to create logger transports. Transports is exposed. Okay, here we go. Add that, and then in logger tests, it should configure the transport. So this test, oh gosh, and then general file transport and console transport. Run that. Same tests fail. Weird. So logger. Run that again. Okay, happy days, all pass. Awesome. All right, so come back over here, tick off logger. Now all our util tests are done. We do just have API key and HMAC tests to go. So these are going to be in components, internal users. Okay, so let's go. It's going to be quite a long. So we've got to go into components, platform, admin. No, sorry, internal users, platform, admin, specific services. We will ask ChatGPT the exact same question. All 13 failed. So I have a API key .service.js. Let's get these failures. I have a suspicion that there may be some functionality that we removed. Okay, so in before each. Why is there two? This one. Okay, so we might need to do a little bit more here, at least to see how far this gets us. We may need to bring up our model, internal user. Okay, we'll still fail. If the API field key fields no, they don't have a default value. In here, for each. Okay, let's try it with mocks. I think it's just got no. HMAC secret still required. Internal user validation failed. Is this because Node? Secret length. No. All tests. Yeah. API key, no, you're doing it wrong. Okay, so figured it out, hopefully. This here needs to be outside the API key object. So change that and bring in crypto. Let's run again. Okay. Come on. Right. Right. So our mock was just returning a invalid API key. So do that. Okay, but now it's saying to update it to this. That's weird. Okay. Almost there. Test suite failed to run. Why does it not like that? Test suite failed to run. Jest.mock is not allowed to reference any outer scope variables. Okay. Avoid using ingest.mock. Here's the correct version. So crypto. Where's here return. Okay, yeah, it's this. Alright, that's fine. Just give me the whole file. Just wait for that again. copy code, save, run that. And no, we get API key error 17. What? Oh man, come on. Alright, come on. Is error occurs because API key error, like crypto earlier, is considered out of scope variable. Okay. Thank you very much for getting that wrong again. Okay. Copy. So it should handle non-existent user. So it gave us all of the code from there to there. Paste that, save that. Let's try one more time. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. We now get this error. Okay. I really want to move on from testing tonight and try and do some other functionality. Key. Okay. Cool. It's given us the whole file. Oh my goodness. What the? I was just about to say that ChatGPT actually does quite a good job of writing test code, but yeah, obviously not. I'll try one more time. I say that, but we'll probably try more than one time. We still haven't even seen if the tests fail. It's just trying to get them to run. Okay. Alright, 3 failed. So expected length, received length 32. interesting. These two of those might be functionality. I think the first one, this one's just a test. Alright, so Control F, generate, unique. Let's don't think it liked us doing this. Yeah, sorry. Oh no, yeah, I guess so. Let's just run them one at a time. Yeah, see. So it should have a length of we change that. This is still two string. What does 2 string 16 make it? We're just. Oh no, it passed. Okay, so then next one, API key. F rotate API. Yeah, so. Don't think it's gonna like that again. Let's see. Let's try this one. Might get down to just one failure. Two, but let's just check our mock is correct here. So mock API key error. Just update that. So it might be an issue with our test case. No. So it's a mock issue, mock API key. have that functionality. What's this? I don't mark. Oh, hang on. Let's completely change the approach. Just mocking the whole key service now. Copy. So I'm gonna, sorry. So it's taken a completely different approach in that it's now just mocking the whole service. And everything failed. All right, I am going to keep what it had so far. I think we will have to ask Claude, but I don't want to waste messages doing that. Invalid. Don't understand why. Why did you change your approach? Okay, so it did have a logical reason. Okay, so I've got it to go back to what I want it to do. Just going to comment that out. Copy, paste, save. Try again. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah. The same. Oh my god, they're the same two tests. Validate. Just trying again. I got annoyed at it. Asked it if it actually knew what it was doing. No. We're just going around in circles. Okay, so I think it's going back to the approach that it recommended before, and it's probably going to fail. But we'll give it one more shot. Yeah, and now it's going to have that same invalid variable access. Let's not bother anymore. We will stop there. We're going to title this video "Watch Me Fail at Writing Tests" for like an hour and a half. And we'll call it a day. Thanks for watching.